We're back again.
Hopefully you can hear us.
Hopefully the second time's a charm. Is it working now? Good. You know, we mess with anything. I got some earbud things to listen to things, and then I don't know.
So,
It
Karen's
gets
solution,
way too
don't
complicated.
mess with anything new.
I know. I said, just, I don't want to try new tech things because we mess up everything else. We're just too bad about it. So let us know that this is working and we don't have to go for try 3. We are
So somebody said,
haven't heard anything yet. So
please tell us. Can you hear us?
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take that as a yes. Wonderful. Back to the old. Don't mess with things. I was just so relieved to
We're
that.
going to start becoming consultants on tech issues.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to do
They're so
a
good.
new side business. But yesterday we had so much fun doing our card throwback party. So I'm just glad it all worked and I had no tech issues. So, and it was so fun seeing what everybody, all these ideas that people came up. It was just a lot of reminiscing. So it was a great time. So when we travel, I often like to have 1 or 2 things that are just super easy for when I just need to pull something out. We're all packed up, ready to go. And I just have this out so we can quick share this. We're on a day early because tomorrow is a travel day. So I'm just glad that you guys will just go with the flow. We are enjoying this last day in this gorgeous 5-acre spot that is all natural. We're spending our whole time outside except for this.
And the reason she asked us not to walk off the track,
Yeah.
the path,
Just the pathway.
partly because there's little tiny cactus that tall,
Yeah.
growing all over the place.
And we wouldn't do that anyway, but they're all about bringing this back to the natural light.
Yeah.
You would, Tim? Oh,
Of course
okay.
I
I
would.
wouldn't.
I'm
Okay, there's
always
the difference.
exploring.
He's the photographer, so he wants to
No, I got it. Yeah.
But
Go
anyway,
off track,
but we'll be polite. We would absolutely love to come back here and stay longer. But so I'm going to just sit out for the afternoon. So I did put up, if I'm going to from 2 to 3, after this is over, from 2 to 3 over in the back porch stampers, we're going to do an Ask Us Anything. And it's not a live, it's just questions, but you can ask us anything, personal, business, anything. We get to decide if we're going to answer, of course, but but I thought I'm just going to sit outside and chat with you guys. That'll be fun. And then I'm going to go back, read all the comments from yesterday. So anyway, watch for that, because if you have any questions, now's a good time. I love the thought of chatting with you guys sitting outside. We are so appreciative that we get to do this in our life and that you guys are this amazing community. So love it. So the only announcement would be, tomorrow is the last day to get any celebration items. So this is the code. You can always just find it on my website too. If your order is 150 or more, you don't use this. You get the benefits. Tomorrow is also
March. No, it isn't. It's leap. What is it?
Leap Day is tomorrow. Oh, and I think I'll do something a little special tomorrow for Leap Day. So you might want to just wait and see what I do. But we'll be traveling. And tomorrow's also the last day to get the special on the starter kit with either the glass mat that is worth $60 or extra product of your choice in the thing. So call me if you have any questions, because I can sit outside too and chat.
I would like you to remember that she's on vacation, but she's always thinking of you. She says, oh, I could do that too.
Oh, yeah, I can do anything while I'm sitting outside in this lovely area. So just know we are available.
She's so committed.
And I hear winter is coming back to Minnesota, so we might miss some winter yet.
Already there.
Okay, that's wonderful. Linda, I love your comment. Eating lunch and watching and then saving the video to do later on. That is perfect. Okay, so we're going to make these really quick cards. This is going to be just fun and short. Sometimes you want just really quick cards. I also think for those of you who do mass producing, if you do cards for your church or for causes, this is a great kind of card. It's great for introducing. And one of the fun things I will say about yesterday in our card play, back when I started, we were doing all projects from back when I started in 1996. And we didn't even have designer series paper, so we're cheating on that today. But we had stamp, inks, and paper. We called it take a sip. All you need are stamp, inks, and paper. Then we had like decorative scissors and punches. But we didn't have dies, a die machine. We didn't have all the stuff we do now. And I think it's often fun to go back to the basics, because we can easily forget that you can start with this with very few things. I was showing the very first card that I ever made, and I sold a ton of this. It was a single stamp, the note cards and envelopes, and one stamp pad. And it was a 3-second card. And it's still a gorgeous card. So this is kind of a day of looking back at all of that. And then sometimes you just want a quick card or you have scraps to use up. So this is really fun. Dora says the snow is gone in Minnesota, but it's getting cold. Oh, now you're warming up. Well, whatever, but we're okay. So let us quickly do these cards. And we're really good at pinch hitting too. So we're just using card bases.
I think they know that already.
This is not a layered card, but I did want to point out, do you see how easy you guys can make a layered card? We can make anything with more layers. This would be really pretty, cut down smaller, and then put on, it could be put on the petal pink, or it could be put on white. It could be put on another layer and you'd be stepping it up. I chose, since I have all my paper packed, originally I was going to do that, but since it's all packed up, I thought, nah, you guys can do that. And then of course you share your work over in the Back Porch Stampers.
Have you ever tried blue on blue, and does that make a difference?
Yes, an extra layer, and white on white too. White on white really dresses up a card, and blue on blue would really dress up a card too.
Blue on blue.
So a very fun way to do it. By the time we get home, it should be 67. We'll see. I like 60s, but I like 50s, 60s, and 70s. I love all of those. So all this is taking is a 3 by 4 1/4. And then 2 that are 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. And you already know that I'm going to say, you can vary these. This could be a little smaller. This could be a little thinner. You can do anything you want. This is the basic layout. You can add this onto another layer. So feel free to play with this idea. This is just the idea of a really simple layout and then adding an accent. Oh, a tornado in Upper Michigan. Oh, I had totally missed that. So, and a blizzard in North Dakota. Yes. Oh, that is one thing when we're traveling. We don't get all the, local news, what we're used to, which is really different. So to see how quick these are. So if I were mass producing these, what we're doing today is making 4 different cards to show how easy. And I think are light, but as long as we're traveling and this is kind of a short video, I think we're fine. I am going to just show how quickly this comes together. Actually, well, no, we'll use this side. I'll make the first one, and then Tim's going nuts because I did not bring my bone folder. It doesn't really matter which side this is on. I was looking to see if one was cut better than the other, but it doesn't matter. Now, if I wanted to
make it crooked,
see, I've even packed up my cutter. So I was going to say I could show how to do it. Cutter, maybe that could probably still be in here if I figured that out. Should we do one a little smaller? This is I think my cutter is, okay, we're going to do it just like the original. And I don't even have, oh, see, I have my big chopping dice here. So this is good. I can do this. So we will do one. Now, I already packed up my, what do we call it? Stampin' Dimensionals. But as crafters, we can make do with anything. So I am going to use glue dots. I'm going to put my glue dots on. And I'll put my glue dot here. I also think that this shows, like, if you're traveling and brought cards to make, you could make your own little card kits. Have a whole bunch of these stuff that you're going to work on and put together. This I would put up with dimensionals. Since I don't have any, I'm going to
just say these stuff.
Did I? I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting very relaxed here. So I'm putting 3 of these on. I'm making a stack. And of course I could make my stack bigger, but do you see how I'm just stacking those up? So I'm still giving it a little height.
Karen always said that math was her favorite subject, but I didn't realize that you flunked English.
I know. It's all those things that leave as we get older. I think that is the thing. And then we just add, and I used these new gems, which are so fun. They're rainbow pack gems. So that is it. Oh, a bunch of places. Oh my goodness. We did hear about the wildfires in Texas. That is really tragic. So we're watching all of this, and Margot's saying schools closed in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So I guess there's a lot of weather. We'll have to watch that. And some of you, Catherine's saying she's glad she's in Florida for the winter.
And you can't say that all the time.
Okay, so here is our next one. So I'm thinking, let's pick one Okay, I'm trying to think if I have anything that have two colors. So here's going to be my problem, Tim.
Yes, letting me work with.
Yeah, no, if we're going to cut one smaller, let's just do one. I'm going to do one smaller because we don't, you know what I don't have is another base card to put it on. So we're going to pretend. If I want to do this smaller, I'm going to take this, my front piece, and I'm going to make it 4 inches. This isn't the old cutting thing that Stampin' Up! Had. I think that's probably a little noisy, but it's still what I love to cut with. So I brought both of my cutters. This one is still in here because it doesn't fit. It fits on top of everything in the car. So this is what it would look like if we do page on page. So actually, if I were doing the same color on same color, I might even go down further and make a bigger deal about it. So let's lay this out and see how this is going to look. Oh, okay, we're going to use the same sizes. And then I think we will put this on a white. So I will just put up a photo of this. I'm sure I have a card that has a white background. Okay, so we're going to do this. As long as we can. Do you want to put these on? I will tape them.
Please do. Oh.
You can put those on. This is one of the papers. I love this paper. Isn't it gorgeous? One of the free choices. I'm going... Tim hates trying to get things on straight. But you know what else you could do? You could go cattywampus on purpose. So feel free to do whatever you want.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you're going to do
That's
it.
too easy.
You're good.
Even my cattywampuses.
Oh, yes, the hot air balloon we did do. I was hoping to get pictures of hot air balloons when we were in Albuquerque, but it wasn't quite the season we didn't get it. But isn't that perfect for that? I love that set. Okay, and then you're going to put this on.
Does this have a direction?
Depends on if you want hanging flowers or growing flowers.
Growing.
Okay, then it has a direction.
Okay, so it's right in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. And watch me. I'm putting this. Watch me. I feel like a 5-year-old. Watch me. No,
Karen,
I am putting.
they're watching me. Why are you trying to?
I'm just saying I'm building these up again like I did before.
Distracting them from my.
Okay, so you're going to put that on.
Okay.
And then I just cut out some little flowers of that for the little accents. So look how easy this would be. And this could say anything. This one's a birthday card. This could say anything. Yeah, I know the festival's in October. And then it would be crowded with people. But when we were in Albuquerque last year, they had a small festival going on, which is wonderful. We sat and watched all the balloons go up. They were all doing it together.
And it was on a soccer field.
Yeah.
And by the time they were done launching, the soccer players were already out there playing.
Yes, it was really fun. And it was serendipitous because, you know, it wasn't the time for it. So it was just kind of fun. Okay. So now look what I did to show what it would really look like. I'm taking a lovely card that I showed Monday night. It's a celebration card. I'm not ruining the card.
Okay.
I'm just going to show to see how now we would have it stepped up and it'd be one more layer.
That was my card that looks that good.
Yes. Now, if I wanted to go down to 5 inches, which would be cool too, then you might cut these a little smaller, but you can keep the same, you know, there's nothing magic about anything we do. So feel free to play around and change things.
I think it's all magic.
Yes. Wausau, Wisconsin. Yes. We should just go across the border and do some hot air balloons because they've got things there too. And we've never been over there. We might think about that sometime. Okay. Now I'm going to do a cattywampus one.
Okay, and you're going to do it because I don't want to.
Well, I'm just going to do it really quick to just see if we like it. I don't know if we like it. What do you think?
I like it.
Okay. Should we do that cattywampus too then? Should we make the whole card cattywampus or go straight? Now, other ways you can up level this card. I could also take this, any of these pieces and put another little layer over it. So you could pick any of these parts to layer. That's how we can always step up cards. My favorite thing to do is give you the basic measurements and then let you play with it, change it, do anything you want.
And if you don't know what the word up level means, look it up. I'm sure it's in the manual.
I'm thinking there must be a level in this paper, Tim. So it's a perfect time to
we're going to up level this.
find a level here and move this up. And This is another paper that is going away, and I love this paper. Stands alone. Look at all of this card, except for the words, are just made from this paper. And let's see, where's the other one?
Right there.
No, the other card. Did you?
You put it right under there.
You think I did with
I don't know.
right here?
There we go.
See, I'm using different things. All these things are in the paper. Fussy cut, and I just think that is pretty amazing. So I'll just do this very quickly. Turn that over, and let's see. This one I will go this way. But look at all the varieties that you can have, and then it just has some other little details filled in. So you kind of can't go wrong with this layout. Elaine says, "Hi, you two kids." That's right. And then the last one. Did you know, oops, oh, look what I did. I was going to fold it the wrong way. Did you know that the most popular item in the catalog is in the spring, January, the catalog we're doing right now is this set, this whole set, this paper, and it is available. It was gone for a while. I don't know if the paper was gone, but the stamp set was gone, but it is now available again, I hear. And again, you can do no wrong with this paper. So look how quickly these go together. You could just do such a great stamp-a-stack. Make a bunch of cards. And here's where, if I wanted to accent this, I could line this with gorgeous grape. And wouldn't that be pretty? That would just bring it up a little more. And then we have thinking of you, and we have the butterfly. The butterfly, I am going to, one of my two methods for putting it on, one is just this, quick and easy. I squeeze the glue dots to make them narrow. And I'm going to put 3 of them on. I'll put one down here on the body. And this is going to give it a little lift because it won't be flat. So I'm not gluing it down. Look at that. These butterflies are just amazing. So let's see where the original was there. You see, I can make all kinds of these and then, of course, add some gems. But how quick? Is this just a quick card for, for while we're traveling? I actually was saving this for thinking we would be at a Starbucks or something and you never know about the sound. But today it's just been fun to be packed up and now just enjoy sitting outside and hanging out with all that. So the Love the Latte and the Zany Zinnia is one coming out in March. So this is the end of February. In March, we have new products. That is just around the corner. So make sure you look at things and see if there's one more thing that you need. If you have any questions, feel free to call us. We'll just be sitting outside and we appreciate you guys. This is just such a fun thing that we get to do. So we are meeting with Elizabeth tomorrow and then we are traveling and we'll be in San Antonio before you know it. So thanks, guys. Right now we are north of Tucson.
Oro Valley.